Hi everybody, myself Shuprit Singh and I'm a student of Bachelor's of Information Technology in ITMC College, and now I'm going to talk about the topic call centers. So first of all, what is the purpose of a call center? Call centers are basically a place where most of the customers and calls are handled by an organizations with some sort of automatic computers and some other equipments. And basically, call centers have ability to handle quite a large number of calls at the same times and assign specified agents to a specific calls as well. So first of all, let's talk about some of the features involved in the software which is used at the call centers. So the first feature of the call center software is reporting options. It reports everything related to the call center, like how the call center is going right now, and it also report the overall performance to the organizations. And the second feature of the software is automatic call distributions, so which basically means that if a call center receives a call and get a user id of the user who is calling right now, so the software will automatically generate the database which is stored in the computer related to the user, and if it is required it will distribute or transfer the call to some other persons which is more relevant to the user issue. And it is a facility of computer telephony integrations, which means that when a call center receives a call on a computer, and they will automatically a pop-up window related to the user information, which basically saves a lot of times of call center customer or employees, sorry. And there's a option or feature of interactive voice response in call centers, which we basically hear while we calling to call centers, like press this for this, press this for this. So the main purpose of interactive voice call is like it saves the times of call center employers, because they do not have to pick up each and every call. Sometimes a user finds its problem solution with the help of interactive voice control only. So or moreover it specify the user problem as well, so that the call center can provide the specific solution for that. And it also has facility of workforce management, which means that it reports the manager about the call hold and call cutoff records whenever it reaches at a specific threshold. So these all are the features involved in the software. And now let's talk about some of the advantages of outsourcing the call centers. The first basic advantage is it saves a lot of cost. Like if we outsource, as I discussed before, that if we outsource something or outsource a call center, then we will not have to care about the infrastructure and equipment and all these sort of things. These all will be covered by the third party company, and by doing so we can save a huge amount of cost. And the second advantage could be eliminate staffing issues, like if we outsource to a third party organizations, then that organization will be responsible for the staffing, will be responsible for the recruitment process and all the other processes about the handling the employees. And so the big organizations basically do not need to worry about anything like that, so they will be able to focus more on their own internal processes. And the third advantage could be 24 service. So most of the call centers which are being outsourced provide the facility of 24/7 service. So the users will be able to call to the call centers any time in the day, which is quite a good thing. And I think these are all of the advantages of call centers. And now let's take a quick look at the disadvantages of outsourcing a call center. And the first disadvantages could be the dissatisfaction of a customers. A studies has shown that a lot of customers has complained about, like, some of the centers don't even pick their calls, or even they put the call on hold for a very long time. So it basically leads to a customer dissatisfaction. And the second disadvantage could be the linguistic or a cultural difference. For example, like if we outsource our organization's call center to China or somewhere, so they will not be that much fluent in the English or in any other language which is required basically. So it could create some problems with while interacting or while communicating with the customers, and it can also leads to the customer dissatisfaction. And the third disadvantage could be the decreased control over the business information. So while while giving contract to of the call center to some third party organizations, or while outsourcing the call centers, we basically lose our all control over the organization or over the call center. So we will not be able to manage anything over there, because all the processes in the call center will be managed by their own supervisors or managers. So if they do not do very well in the call center, it will reflect our organization's reputation, and it will affect the productivity of our organizations. So this is all I have, what I have to say about the call centers, and thanks.